What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of American Horror Story Apocalypse Season 8, Episode 7, Traitor. Okay, bitch, listen. How many more episodes we got? I forgot how many episodes in the season. Do they give us a full season, like 10 plus episode, or do they give us just 10 episodes or something like that? Baby, because it really, let me just tell you something. It really feels like this season is literally just getting started, okay? Because, we started off with the fuck shit, you know what I'm saying? With the world coming to the end and all that. Now we working our way backwards to get to how we got to the world ending and all that shit. Michael, we already knew from the jump that he was the Antichrist, okay? That 666 just solidified everything for us last week, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So, and we got some new stuff in here this week. So we start off and we see this voodoo doll come up. I said, bitch, we getting into the voodoo. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I was like, come on, Dana. Come on, Dana. Dana. Stick me. Oh, shit, bitch. Stick me again. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? She was doing that to a little white girl. I said, oh, what is going on? Whitefish was coming up there like this. Then all of a sudden she was like, titties out and everything. And she said, oh, and I see blood splatting. And I said, bitch, is she stabbing her? Yeah, bitch, she's stabbing her with a voodoo doll. This other white girl, she said, listen, this is what this bitch gets for trying to steal my husband, okay? Now I want her to feel the pain. Did she feel pain? Because all I wanted her to do was feel goddamn pain. Then she took the heart out, okay? She was like, girl, yeah, look at this shit. It's done. She ain't feeling shit now, okay? They go to the goddamn kitchen. Get a blender, mixing some strawberries and the heart and some other stuff, some other spells and shit to make a concoction, okay? To make a concoction, you know what I'm saying, for this lady's husband. And she was like, I don't want to kill him. I just want his dick not to work for nobody else but me. And then I said, wait a minute, how's this going to work? I had to go back to Coven. I was like, Madame Marie, she could do all this stuff. So I said she got to be a sister and she got to be like a under her tutelage. So Dana know what she doing, okay? She a fellow voodoo priestess, you know what I'm saying? So she go into the bedroom. We got daddy on the table in the bed, just tied the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? And they putting cylinders down his throat just so that shit can go down. Mind you, Dana said, give it strawberries because that'll make it go down better. I said, bitch, what the fuck are y'all doing? Bitch, all you had to do was put a gun to my head and tell me, swallow this. And I would have swallowed it for you, okay? If it's not going to kill me, I would have just went on ahead and did it. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a little overkill what they did because I was sitting here like, are they finna kill the man? He dead. Because they stuffed that whole thing and he was gulping it. He ain't had no choice. Okay? And so at this point, he was just laying there and she was like, girl, when he wake up, he ain't going to remember shit. I said, oh, so he not dead. He was like, when she wake up, he ain't going to remember shit what happened and his dick is only going to get hard for you. She was like, good. I said, why would you still want that? I saw the house and I said, that's why. Okay. Then outside, here come Cordelia coming up there to Dana, and Dana was like, bitch, the fuck you want? After all the shit that you did to Marie, you know what I'm saying? You caused my bitch, the queen mother of our voodoo priestesses, to get killed. Okay? The queen mother of my coven to get killed, bitch. Okay? She was like, she knew what was in store for her and all this shit. So that elevated you up to the top. She was like, what's the point of being queen if you ain't got no subjects? Okay? What's the point? She was like, girl, fuck all that shit. You gonna have to figure that shit out on your own. But what I'm here for is because I need a fucking favor from you. I need to get in touch with Papa Legba? Okay? And I said, oh, Papa Legba, bitch, what in the Princess and the Fog is going on? Okay, this is cute. Once upon a time shit, bitch. All right. So she needs to get in contact with him and all this. And she was like, girl, what you gonna do for me? She said, bitch, let me just tell you this. The black woman and the humanistic bitch, I'm calling the humanistic because bitch, we don't do shit for free up in this bitch, okay? We don't do shit for free up in this. I don't know nobody who do anything for free. She said, bitch, if you want me to do this for you, 100 G's. I said, in this age of do y'all know one person won that $1.6 billion megapot? Bitch, just give me 100,000 of it so I can, girl. And then in South Carolina, and I believe in South Carolina, do they have to reveal who they are? Girl, because you know in different states they got different rules. Sometimes the lotteries you gotta, in certain states you gotta reveal who you are, in certain states you don't. Bitch. If I was in South Carolina and I won that shit, y'all would have never known because my ass would have still been up on here. I probably would have been getting it and fuck, but bitch, it would have been business as usual, bitch. But anyway, fuck all that. Fuck all that. So she do her little spells and stuff. And old girl give her the $100,000. They come up with the concoction and they doing all the stuff. Papa Legba. Papa Legba. Anjaka. I said, oh, nam yo horenge kekyo, nam yo hore kekyo, Papa Legba, Papa Legba. No offense, because I know somebody gonna probably say some shit, but nam yo hore kekyo your ass, alright? Then all of a sudden, Papa Legba come up and he was like, oh, look at you, Dana. Okay, bitch, you thought about what I asked? She said, hell no. Hell no, bitch. I ain't out here trying to be snatching no babies from no maternity wards and stuff. Go back to the covenant if you don't remember what that all was about, okay? So basically, Cordelia want to ask, for some help because Michael is out here fucking shit up and about to fuck the world up. And we need to take him down. So we need to gather all the allies that we can get, all the help that we can get, and we need to take this motherfucker down. Bitch, he was like, nah, okay, if you want me to do all this stuff, what you gonna have to do for me is give me some more souls, okay? Give me your girl. She was like, girl, please. Mind you, he got Fiona, okay? Lil Nan's ass. I said, bitch. Nan popped up from behind him like, hey. She was like, what's up, Cordelia? Bitch. I said, girl, calm down. Calm down. You've been down in hell too long, okay? Because your mouth, okay? We need to put a little, You respect your elders, okay? That girl did not disrespect you. You ain't have to call her out her name like that. Okay? She was like, girl, I love it down there in here, okay? It's fun as fuck, fucking people over and all that stuff. She was like, yeah, bring the girls because I need to see my friends. Cordelia was like, you know what? I'm sorry, but I can't do that. And then Dana was like, girl, you kind of fucked up because Papa Legba only do one, you only get one favor and he gives you something. You want something, you got to give him something in return. And if you don't accept it, that's it. And so Papa Legba was like, okay, he said deuces. Fuck out of here. All right. So now they got to figure this shit out. Then we move on. We move over to this other set, right? Excuse me. It comes off a commercial break. Now, when it came off commercial break, I'm sitting here thinking, like, did I turn the channel? Because it was like, this is in the vein of Halloween. Halloween is coming up. We've been looking at a whole bunch of Halloween. They've been playing a lot of stuff, horror movies and all this shit, old and new. So it was like this old title coming up. It looked like in the 1980s or the 1986 or some shit like that. I don't know. It was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Back when the old slasher fix was really out. And I said, girl, what is this? So I'm thinking that it's like a movie within in a TV show. And that's what it was saying. Up until we realized that they was filming this, okay? And we see Joan Collins, a.k.a. Grandma Evie, a.k.a. Bubbles now, okay? She's playing another character. Her name is Bubbles, all right? And she's a witch as well. And she's also an actress, okay? And she's acting out this picture. She told her husband his dick ain't shit. Bitch, she was like, why you giving me these shoes for my birthday? For Christmas. He was like, because I always feel a little bit incompetent when I'm next to you and you wearing heels. She said, bitch, you need to feel incompetent about something else, okay? Because that shit ain't been working for years, okay? That little shit that you've been working with, little granddaughter come out being nosy or whatever the fuck. And then, she threatened to slice his ass. She was like, bitch, I'll slice your ass or some shit like that. He said, bitch, you ain't got the guts. She sliced him dead in the stomach. All his shit comes out, blah, 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 like that. And then, at this point, she goes and says, and I've been fucking your business partner every day, every year since 1972. I said, goddamn. Okay, then the little Santa Claus coming. He's an escape convict. And this is when we thinking that, what is going on. He comes through the chimney and he started coughing. Cut, he said it's too dry up in here. They're on the set filming this movie. And Madison shows up to her and she was like, oh, so now you finally back. We done seen your movies and all the shit that you did. It's most of them don't require clothes, okay? I said, you know what? All bitches in they shade. All bitches in they shade. Come through, Dynasty. All right? Catch that, okay? So like they was just going back and forth at each other and all this shit. And she needed her to come down there and have a little conversation. Myrtle needed to talk to her. So Bubbles, and sitting down there with Myrtle. Bubbles' type of power is she can read minds, okay? She can read innermost thoughts. She can tell you what you're thinking. The camera dude, one of the dudes on the set was talking about something. Oh, the old broad still got it. Damn, I gotta go take a shit. She was like, I bet you your shit is like you having an orgasm or ejaculating or whatever the fuck. I don't know. It was crazy. Then when she was at the restaurant, the dude came over and was like, oh, I think I seen her in the movie before. What, I wonder what type of panties she got on. She was like, yesterday I had lace, bitch. I said, girl, come through, grandma. You better get it. But anyway, Madison was like, so that's what your power is? It was like, yeah, you can read maps and all that stuff. And Myrtle and her reminiscing about how they used to kick it back in the day. And, how Bubbles taught her really how to do head and shit like that. I said, oh, nasty bitch. And she pulling that stuff out her mouth. I said, you know what? Let me just say this. Our grandparents, fuck our parents. Our grandparents probably was on some nasty shit, especially the ones that had like 15 kids. Okay? The ones, especially our grandparents too, who had our great grandparents who had like 15, 20 kids, and then sometimes that carried on to the grandparents who had at least 9 kids too. Girl, yeah, y'all was on some nasty freak shit. Okay? Go to them nursing homes and you can see all them hoes up in there getting down. Do y'all watch the cool kids? Watch it on Fox, okay? 32. All right? Fridays. Funny as hell. Them old bitches be getting down. But anyway, moving on from that. So basically, they need her to come through, and Murder want her to come through, put a little dinner on deck for the little Warlocks, Ariel and Baldwin. Okay, that's the other one name with the glasses. And so to see what they talking about, and they told them about, actually Bubbles already knew what was going on because she could read their thoughts about Michael and everything. So they sit down, they had dinner with them, and they of course Myrtle is making up all his stories and stuff like this just to lead the conversation and have it keep going or whatever, so that she can Bubbles can do her thing. So while she's sitting there, Bubbles find out from Baldwin that they can't stand them bitches. Can't wait till them bitches is dead. Ariel is over there talking about how he glad at the fact that what's his name, John Henry. Ain't nobody talking about him, and he glad that his ass is dead. And basically hit him plotting and scheming about what they gonna do. Okay, so at this point, I was just like, oh shit, bitch, this shit getting good as fuck. All right, what y'all finna do with this information? Okay. And so, we take this stuff back to the coven. We go back home to New Orleans, okay? And you got Queenie and all the Mallory and, Zoe and what's Madison now? Let me see. Either fucking way, it don't matter. The girls is all together, the little young witches, okay? And here come Coco. Coco come downstairs and she was like, hey girls, I just figured out and found out another power that I got. So she looked at this cupcake and she just go, and then all of a sudden she was like 476 calories. I said, bitch, what? And then they just had her going through all the foods and stuff, and she was correct, okay? So now she can look at stuff, identify the number of what it is, the calories, and all the nutrition facts and all this shit. And so, they was pushing her, and pushing her. Queenie said, because old girl was like, you know what? I can't keep doing this because it's like taking a lot out of me. Queenie said, don't be a pussy, okay? Don't be a pussy. Just go ahead and do this. When you're trying to perfect your power and you're trying to build it up, you got to push through. So she go and get this like snowball thing or whatever. Look like some mochi or something like that because it was gooey like that a little bit. What? Shit. And she was like 80 some calories or something like that. They was like, girl, what? How is that 80 calories? Because she had already took a bite out of it. And she was like, I always buy into these things thinking that I want them, but really don't even like them, okay? And I said, that's such a fat bitch. Not talking about her, but that's what we do, okay? Anyway, so at this point, Coco take the thing and she bites into it and she tried to swallow it, and I guess she swallowed it and that shit went down the wrong pipe and it got stuck. And they was like, oh my God, she's choking. Somebody help. Somebody help. I said, all you bitches over here. All you bitches over here around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All y'all surrounded her, okay? And y'all saying get some help and do a goddamn spell to help her from choking. And I said, so y'all witches and y'all know all the spells in the world, and y'all don't know the number one spell to help a person save their life when they choking. Nobody knew CPI. Nobody knew the Heimlich maneuver. Girl, I said, ain't this about a bitch? She died. She died because she choked to death. Okay, she died like that. And she lay on the floor. Next thing you know, Mallory just goes down on the floor. Goes like this. Do like that. She ain't even touch her. She just went like that and her neck opened up. She dug into her neck, dug into her throat, pulled out the freaking stuff that got stuck, and then went like that. Bitch, closed that bitch up, and Coco was back. I said, bitch, that's the new Supreme. That's the fucking Supreme. Cause then here come Cordelia ass coming down the goddamn steps. She can barely fucking walk. Okay, cause they was up there talking about what happens to the new Supreme and how does it rise. You know, the new Supreme rises as the old Supreme falls because, you know, as the new Supreme, you know, gets stronger, the old Supreme power starts to wane and all that stuff. And you know, Zoe has to go over there and tell her, look, Cordelia, let me tell you something. Mallory got to be the new Supreme because she just did some shit that I ain't seen before and it wasn't in the book or nothing like that, okay? So, hey, we gonna have to figure this stuff out, you know? And so, at this point, they were sitting there at the table and, you know, having dinner, and, you know, you got Mallory sitting at the head of the table and, you know, the other Supreme, Cordelia, sitting at the opposite head of the table. And, you know, she's feeling a little bit uneasy because of the fact that she gonna be the next Supreme and she don't want to take Cordelia's place and all this stuff. And Cordelia's like, this is what it happened to do. This is what we gotta do. I've been prepared for this, you know, so this is just the regular routine. Also, you got Behold sitting there too, because they were just sitting there kikiing and everything about the stuff, and he's in his feelings about how y'all just sitting here doing all this stuff, but we ain't talking about Michael. And it was like, well, you was part of the reason why he got into the position that he got to. He was like, I know, okay, now we gotta fix this shit, because this motherfucker finna come through and kill all of us. Like, come on, what's going on? And they was like, yeah, I know this, and, you know, I did some. Cordelia was like, she did something that she never would thought that she would do. Okay. And next thing you know, we get this flashback scene of her in her room doing a little seance or whatever. She cuts her hand open. She puts it over the flame. Bitch, and I was like, what you doing? Because next thing you know, her hand started just burning up. I said, oh, girl, it's infected. Stop it. Stop it, Cordelia. What are you doing? You sick as shit already. What the fuck you up here doing? Okay? And she just, you know, the fire just comes up and bushes her out, okay? And she doing her little seance and shit. And then all of a sudden, not Myrtle, but Balenciaga, you know, when they burnt her at the stake and shit, she pops up and she was like, girl, I told you not to bring me back. And she was like, I needed you, okay? And basically, they formulate the plan of what they're gonna do to get Michael up out of this shit. Okay. Basically, they what they found out that Tom Henry is dead because of what Ariel was saying in his head. Okay, and then they went down and they went to the spot where Tom Henry, is his name Tom Henry or John Henry? Bitch Henry, okay? They went to the spot to see where he was at, and they found his little ashes, did a little spell, got them all together, and they was like, that's what's left to him, okay? Next thing you know, they finna go through the 7 wonders, okay? And Mallory went through the 7 wonders. The last 7 wonder was Dissension, okay? That was bringing bitches back. She brought Tom Henry back. I said, oh shit, bitch, she the next Supreme. I said, I knew that shit. We knew it. We knew it when that bitch did that shit to Michael and had him spooked for a second, in the what, second or third episode? Yeah, we knew that shit bad. And so at this point, you know, he giving all the information about how they was thinking that it was Ariel or Baldwin who was the one who had did the shit and killed him. And he was like, nah, it was a woman. It was a woman. It was neither. And so they trying to figure out who it is and all that stuff. And then we see this scene with Coco again sitting there at the table. She was about to eat some ice cream, but she couldn't eat it because she used her powers and realized there was a lot of calories. And so Cordelia was standing behind her, and she was just like, sometimes our powers is a good thing and a bad thing. But she wanted her to use her powers for something. She just wanted her to use something, help out. And she was like, what can I do? I do anything for the covet and all this shit. And so next thing you know, they found out who the person was who was helping Michael and who killed Tom Henry. And then we see me at the store getting her little animal hooves, her goat hooves, and all this stuff. We see that Coco was following her. When she gets in the car, she knocks on the window and she was like, bitch, you about to go to hell and all this shit or whatever the fuck. Me pulled out a gun and spit something at her. It wasn't a bullet, but it was something that hit her in the chest. It was like a paintball. That's what it looked like. But it was something that kind of knocked her out a little bit. And she was like, girl, you got to be better, you little stupid idiot. I seen you following me in the store and everything. And next thing you know, while she over there, girl, albinos in black came through. I said, look at that. Now, if y'all know the model Shine, go back and look at Beyonce's video for Pretty Hurts, okay? And it's the scene when she was getting her measurements and everything. And he was the dude that was measuring her and then told her to go on ahead and whatever. That's Sean. He was one of the little albino boys with the dress, okay? And they came through, got Coco, said, girl, you gonna be good. You just finna go to sleep for a little bit. They hooded up Mead, okay? And at this point, we go back to the Warlocks, all right? We was like, oh shit, bitch, what's gonna happen? Bao went up there talking to Ariel about this new potion that he been working on. It's this powder. He said, I perfected it, okay? It's the most potent that I ever had, all right? One, put this in the air, whatever, and everybody would just start dying, okay? They start bleeding through their pores and all this shit. And so, Ariel looking like, oh my God, okay, oh my God, this is amazing. Next thing you know, he blew it in his face. Ariel was like, bitch, what the fuck, you trying to kill me? He was like, no, it only works for women. I said, for the past few seasons, it's been men versus women on American Horror Story. If you go back and you look, okay, this is making it more clear. Last season it was with a girl who was totally against dudes in the 70s or whatever. Yeah, men versus women, and so they showed them that's dying and all that stuff. And next thing you know, Cordelia opened up the door and was like, bitch, we caught your ass and this ain't even your formula. A woman perfected this formula. All you did was switch it and switch the genders. That's it. And so at this point, they had their mouth closed and all that stuff. They got me, they got Baldwin, and they got Ariel. And we see them all walking. Look like the where's they at? It looked like the California River or whatever the fuck that don't never really all. It's a river in California or whatever, but it's not really a river. It don't ever fill up all the time. You know which one I'm talking about. Whatever. You got these 3 stakes, okay? And then I said, oh, bitch, they finna burn them at the stakes. Tie them up. And then it was like, you know what? We about to have y'all burnt the fuck up. But you know what? The rules say that us witches can't burn up the warlocks and shit like that. The only people that can burn them at the stakes is y'all own brethren, okay? So we gonna follow that rule. Bitch, Tom Henry come out and was like, what's up, yo? Ariel was looking like, bitch, what the fuck? I thought your ass was dead. And me too. Me was a G, though. I'm gonna have to give it to me, though, okay? Me was a G throughout this whole thing. Because she said, bitch, take me to hell. I'm ready to go. Come on, Father. I'm coming home to you, bitch. Come on, let's do this shit. When they lit them up, they showed me face. Me was like this. I said, bitch, you crazy hoe. It didn't look like she was in pain. It looked like she was finna come on herself from doing all that stuff. I said, goddamn. Goddamn, bitch. And then they walked away, and that was the end of the episode, y'all. This is so good. I am loving this season. I told y'all, let me tell you something. I don't know if I said anything about it, but I was a little bit worried because I didn't know how this was going to go. Okay. But this season has turned out to be one of the better seasons of American Horror Story. I am loving it. I am so into it, as you can tell by these reviews. And I appreciate y'all for coming and just rocking with me and with my silliness, because this for some reason, this show is getting me real hype. Like, I be tired of shit when I come home and then I do this review. I be like all amped and shit. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I will see y'all later. Peace.